2021, I started testing out, started doing active product placement in all of my videos, and I did something that's never been done in the industry. Last time I spoke to you, I think I told you like 365,000 people on the wait list, and we only do 1,200 pieces in a year, so it's just going to keep going. When I started wearing Phoenix watch, everybody's like, oh, that's a cool watch, that's a sick watch, like where's that from? Oh, it's my brand. How can I get one? Join the wait list.
Wow.
So that's been responsible for, the growth for the brand. A very, very old book, but it teaches you the psychology behind how to sell anything priced above $3,000. From $3,000 to $4 million, you can use the psychology behind that. 9 to 10 years, and I sold the company in 8 to 9 years, because I sold the company when I turned 21. And then the two brands, I sold it and I moved to Dubai because I felt like a shark in a fish pond still living in Nigeria. Most times, like, you're having conversations, I'm constantly being attacked by people from Nigeria because they can't fathom how you are able to like make millions and shit like that, because the average Nigerian doesn't even have a dollar in a day. I mean, the majority of people are under the poverty line. So you are here talking about, oh, at 19, you made $1 million in a day. You do this, it's unfathomable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been my journey. And now I'm documenting the journey with Phoenix watches to the $100 million mark. And yep, that's my journey.
Dude, that is an amazing journey. That it's so crazy. To be honest, bro, it almost sounds like you lived a whole lifetime. You're only 26. Like, that's what's so crazy. You went through so much stuff in that journey.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And now the brand Phoenix Watches kind of represents, all that struggle. That's really cool.
Yep.
When did you start that, actually?
I've always loved watches. And I mean, I think it was inspired by James Bond. I grew up watching James Bond, and I always just wanted to, be this cool guy who is in the best shape possible, dates the best girls possible, and drive the best cars possible. But I had the idea as far back as 2016. I just knew one thing about myself is that I can't execute on something if I can't give it my all. And as at that time, and I also know I have something that is a blessing and a curse. I don't know how to multitask. So I either go all in on one thing and give it my best, or if I give it 50%, I feel like I'm not maxing out my life's potential. So I just put it on the back burner and kept up, coming up with designs, and also taking inspirations from different things that were going on in the watch industry. And so when I wrote the idea to life, it was the end of the pandemic, 2020. 2021, I got the first designs. This is like the third iteration, right? Post the design, because I wanted something, and I was trying to find something in the industry where I couldn't find it. I was trying to see a watch that you could wear to the gym, use in the swimming pool, take to the gun range, like use in your daily activity, but would still be luxury. And I couldn't find anything that served that purpose. Plus, I also wanted to build, I didn't just want to sell a product. I wanted to build a community. I wanted something that people could buy into the vision of, because I felt community is the biggest flywheel behind any brand, right? And so I decided I was going to create Phoenix watches for men who have been through the roughest and the hardest of times, and they passed that. And so in 2021, I started testing out and started doing active product placement in all of my videos. And I did something that's never been done in the industry. Last time I spoke to you, I think I told you like 350 something thousand. Right now we're at 365,000.
Real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
People on the wait list, and we only do 1,200 pieces in a year. So it's just going to keep growing. And I've not spent a dime on advertising at all.
So it just keeps growing like by word of mouth, and you just, sharing it and stuff like that.
Yep. I just keep posting it in my content, and my content, I get interviews. People are constantly asking, "Oh, what's that?" And it's a conversation starter. Man, like when I read it, people are like, "Oh, is that an AP? Is that?" No, it's not. It's Phoenix watches. Because I feel like I don't want to be a walking billboard for any other brand other than the brand which I am actively investing into, right? Because I mean, if I have a RM on, everybody's just going to, it's a conversation starter. Yeah, like you have the price of a Lamborghini on your hand. Yep, everybody wants to talk to you, but you're just driving up the value and the shares of RM, not necessarily for yourself. But if I wear this, and the biggest thing for me is my name. If I get into somewhere like, oh shit, that's Abdul Kawi. Everybody wants to know what Abdul Kawi is wearing, right? Like it's like if Jay-Z goes into somewhere, people don't care about what is her name. They just care about, oh, Jay-Z is here because he has built name equity for himself, right? So I am focused on building as much name equity for myself. And then anything I rock, people are interested in it. So that has always been it. So when I started wearing Phoenix watches, everybody's like, yo, that's a cool watch. That's a sick watch. Like, where's that from? Oh, it's my brand. How can I get one? Join the wait list.
Wow.
So that's been responsible for, the growth for the brand.
It's like such a simple premise, but it's so effective. Do you remember Greta Van Riel with the Fifth watches?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of that, where they used to only drop watches on the 5th of the month, and every other time of the month, it was just a wait list. That's super cool, man. Yeah. Did you get inspiration from that or no?
I discovered Fifth watches, I think, was it last year, but they were never really the concept behind us. I just studied that every luxury brand the high-end luxury brands always have people on a wait list, and it also just speaks to exclusivity. There's this book by Ted Nicholas called How to Sell High-Ticket Products. It's a very, very old book, but it teaches you the psychology behind how to sell anything priced above $3,000, from $3,000 to $4 million. You can use the psychology behind that to sell it. And I've also always studied OGs of direct mail. I mean, Eugene Schwartz literally gave the blueprints to selling anything on earth. And I didn't even use the internet back then, and he made $400 million selling products, right? So I just obsess about who are the goats in each space and what have they done differently, and how can I take cues from that and apply it to what I am doing, right? So that's the main thing.
That's really good, man. The fundamentals. I feel like it speaks to the fundamentals. Let me ask you, did you wear that watch to this weekend?
Yeah, I did. Trust me, I did.
That's smart.
I did. Yeah.